Once again, we're backstage here at the Sweden Rock Festival, and I'm sitting with the great drummer of Seven. Seven, welcome to Crank It Up.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you. Christopher.
Awesome. Christopher.
Seven.
Yep, Seven. Good times. And that is my real middle name, by the way. I get a lot of questions about that. People ask, like, why'd you make that name up? And my mom was a hippie, and I don't know. It's my middle name, and so I just
So you have 6 brothers and sisters? Or?
Nay, I have one brother.
And his name is 9.
Jason.
Jason 9.
Yeah, no, his name's Jason. He lives in Columbus, Ohio. He's a fighter. It's a long story. He does like MMA and stuff. So,
MMA.
Yeah, so I only have one sibling. That's it.
Cool.
So it's it. We're at Sweden Rock.
Yeah. And can you give us your background, because you're out here doing drum clinics? For which brands are you doing your shows?
Okay, well, today, basically Svensk Musik, which is the music distributor that handles most of my drum companies, brought me in to do a clinic today at the Rock Classicer stage.
Cool.
It was cool. It was cool opportunities. It's kind of different to, play a festival by yourself or whatever. But it was DW drums, Sabian cymbals, Vic Firth drumsticks, and Aquarian drumheads. And I also play sim pads. It's an Austrian company that makes a really cool product for cymbals. So
that's what you did?
That's what I did. I did a clinic. It was kind of funny though, because when I was playing, in between, like basically I played a tracks, and I kind of talk about technique and maybe take some questions and kind of give a background of like who I am and why I play drums and my career and everything. But in between,
and we're going to talk about that as well.
And in between, I could actually hear Stone Sour like to the left of me, and I was like, thanks for watching me, because one of my best friends is playing right there. And so it was kind of funny. It was interesting, but it was good. It was good.
And talking about your career, can you give us a run-up of what have you been doing up to
now? Wow. Well, the first kind of, I guess, it started out, I was in a band called Hellified Funk Crew from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Are you from Dallas?
I'm from Dallas originally. Grew up there. It's still my home. I mean, I still consider that, even though I haven't lived there in, almost 10 years.
And you live
I lived in Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah, cool.
Big surprise. I still consider that home. But this guy, Bob Zilla, a phenomenal bass player, one of my best friends, him and I were in a band in like 98 called Hellified Funk Crew, and we were signed to Universal, and we did some stuff together. Then I mentioned him because both of us went to play with Vanilla Ice for 3 years. So I played with Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice or Metal Vanilla
Metal
Ice?
Vanilla Ice. Shannon Larkin, who's in Godsmack now, another good friend of mine. I love that guy. He did the record with Ross Robinson. I came in after that, did that tour, and then I did an additional record with him. I played on that and toured with him for a little bit longer. And after that, I was in a band called Opiate for the Masses. We were signed to Century Media in the U.S. and toured with them and played with them for 3 years. It was cool. It was good.
And in Opiate for the Masses, didn't you have a friend there?
Yeah, my wife actually played, who's a bass player.
From Drain?
Anna Kay. She was in Drain. If you guys,
we know them.
This is a Swedish website.
Yeah, we know them.
So everybody knows them. Yeah, dude, they were huge. They sold like 300,000, 400,000 records in the U.S. Amazing band. And so yeah, Anna and I met, fell in love, got married. Nadia from Coal Chamber put us up on a blind date. That's how we met. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. And how went that? How was it?
It was cool. It was good. Obviously, she.
Did you take her to the restaurants and buying her all dinners and things?
No, you know what it was? This is funny. We went and saw Dope. Because my buddy, which is dope, but my buddy Racy Shea was playing drums with them at the time, and I love watching that guy play. He's real visual and stuff. So we went and saw that. But Anna and I played in that band, and well, I was in the band for about 3 years. She was in the band for like the last year. Following that, I played with a band called Leaves Eyes, which was all the guys from Atrocity with Liv Christine she's from Stavanger, Norway, and she was in a band called Theater of Tragedy. Played with them, did a couple records with them, and that lasted a little over a year. And so now I've just kind of been doing sessions and doing drum clinics. I really enjoy the clinic thing because it gives you a chance to interact with people and really kind of I love teaching. I've kind of been getting into teaching a little bit, and it's cool to like see these younger kids that are playing drums, and I kind of see myself in them, you know, and it's cool to kind of nurture that whole fire of, you know, let kids know about stay away from the bad stuff, and just, you know, you have to have a love for the music and appreciation for the music.
Yeah. And how are your plans for the future?
Well,
can you give us any secrets? Or
yeah, I just did a session with a band called South of Earth, which is Chino from. He was in Filter, actually, guitar player, and he did like all the stuff on Title of Record and some of the really good Filter records. So he has a project now with a guy named Joe Graw, who's incidentally another friend of mine I grew up with from Dallas. Amazing singer, phenomenal singer. Cool. So he's put this project together, and I just played on a bunch of stuff that's going to be on the record with a engineer by the name of Jim Monty, who just did the Korn record. Yeah. And so yeah, I mean, I actually flew from LA to Sweden Rock. Like it was like, yeah, 16-hour flight, no sleep.
Welcome to Sweden. Here's the rain.
Yeah,
Do your drumming thing.
Yeah, it was good. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm just kind of loving it, you know, kind of trying to live in the moment and just play drums. And
learning Swedish?
Jättebra.
Hej, jag heter Kristoffer. Vad heter du?
Jag heter, hur mår du? Then I would say.
Hur mår du?
Hur mår du? How are you?
Yeah.
Hur mår du?
Yeah, hur mår du?
And I would say jättebra.
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 Cool.
Or I could say I speak really fucking good Swedish.
Yeah, please say it.
Jag pratar skitbra svenska.
Good.
Ja. No, but I love it. It's an amazing country, amazing culture.
Yeah. Except the weather today.
The weather, hey man, it snows 9 months a year, and then it rains 3 months a year. But it's it's endearing.
The best Swedish thing you can do is when you meet new people, you always talk about the weather. Then you'll be accepted directly.
I've noticed that everybody just, dude, you guys just sit around and the weather is like this obsessive compulsive thing. Dude, I shit you not. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I have a local coffee shop I go to every day because I live in Vasastan, like right in the heart of Stockholm, and every morning, you know, if I go there and have some coffee, and it's no matter who's there, we end up talking about the weather.
Yeah.
So it's always overcast and rainy, and there's like 8 days of the year that are actually nice and sunny, so it's kind of funny.
Cool.
But it was cool, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's
Thank
really
you very
cool,
much for coming to our CrankItUp bus.
Dude, it's awesome.
Look out for 7. He will take you to heaven.
Yeah, 7 Antonopolis, MySpace, Facebook, all that kind of stuff.
Great.
Good times. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.